It's me? Oh, no! Where's my face? Let's play Daemonologie. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays Short in Your Games. Today, I'm going to play a game by KatanaLevy. That's probably the deaf name. This game was recommended by Tench Frost. Who knows what I like when it comes to horror games. So I'm really looking forward to this. And then when I saw it, after she suggested it, I was immediately like, yes, yes. It's a short folk horror story. It's pixel art. It's about a Scottish witch, or about the Scottish witch trials, and you play the role of a witch finder. I don't want to find witches, to be quite honest. They can stay where they are, but I guess we can make an exception. Speak to the locals and sort their truths from their lies. On the last morning, a witch must hang. Best you know who by then. That is such an amazing concept. It's one of those concepts, like every other month or so, you know, when you stumble upon a really cool game and you think, why has no one else thought about this before? This is genius. So yeah, let's go. Also, does that mean that we are the bad guys because we, like, I don't want to burn an innocent or hang an innocent person, but I also don't want to hang a witch. I mean, usually the ones who hang them get cursed and everything, and also I'm against the death penalty in general, so ugh. Okay, the game is intended to be played in Old Scots English. There is a glossary of terms you can access from the help menu at any time during the game. If you don't understand a particular word or phrase, yeah, let's keep it in the original. I actually enjoy that. This game depicts scenes of torture and religious zealotry. Some flashing lights, so if that's something you want to avoid, maybe skip this one. Still Wakes the Deep, which was a survival horror game I played this year, and that was really cool. They had the default, you know, normal English in the subtitles, and then you could turn it off to actually read what they were talking about, because I think they also were, I don't know if they were, I think they were Irish, but I might be totally off here. They might also have been Northern English. And yes, if you're insulted by me not knowing the difference, sorry. Ooh! 6 residents in a remote Scottish village. It's very loud music, by the way. I like the animation. It looks like puppetry. A witch finder summoned to sort their truths from lies. Oh, look at this! It's gorgeous! On the 5th dawn, a witch must hang. Oh no. No. Oh my god. Oh. Best you know who by then. Oof. It's me? Oh no! Where's my face? A game by KatanaLevy. Where's my face? Daemonologie. Amazing. But I need to turn down the volume. It is blaringly loud in my headphones. And I don't want to scream in your face because I can't hear properly. I can decide where I want to go. Okay, so it's... that makes sense. So it's... no, it's 6 locales. Which is circle. A house, the church. It's a barn. A bridge, the hanging, and the forest. And that's me, I guess. So I have a face. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. By the way, I usually can tell the difference between a Scottish or an Irish accent, but I can't remember what it was. So it's not like it all sounds the same to me, but, you know, I don't remember. Okay, Smith's Abode. Yeah, let's go there. Look at this. Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of? This might be annoying to everyone who's been a viewer for quite some time, but Moon Down. Just one of the greatest survival horror games I've ever played. It is so beautiful. It's all hand-drawn and it has also a very particular style. Alright, talk. What? Why would I torture? Looks creepy though. Sheesh. Okay. Blacksmith Oswin. Ho there, witchfinder. Good morrow, Smithy. I cannot do accents, by the way, so, you know. Hi, it was me that sent for you. That damn shepherd has cursed my jaw to fall loose. Oh, so that's why he has to wear this. Though I strapped and welded it back on. Okay. Make sure to give that cursing witch the short drop. You welded your jaw back on? Hey, look what she has done to me. There's no doubt this is witchcraft. I don't know. Maybe something else. Usually it's not witchcraft. A wee bit of this and a wee bit of that. Oh yeah, we asked him what he's doing. Mostly hooves and plow repairs. Okay. There's scarce demand for cudgels and bucklers around these parts. Oh! Oh! Instructions! Yeah, I should. Okay. The year is 1674. There are 6 residents in this remote Scottish village. You play the role of a witch finder and must interrogate them to sort truth from lies. If they are just repeating themselves, then you have permission to use further methods of persuasion. Persuasion? I don't know if I don't want to torture people. That's really not who I am. Certain actions will cost you time. On the 5th dawn, a witch must hang. Best you know who by then. Each night you will see prophetic dreams that may provide some insight hidden to your waking mind. Use the sundial and day counter to track how much time you have left. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. What was it? Okay, abode, house, aboot. That's the Canadian also about Ale's troubles, ain't own, and awe as well, arse bum. I knew that. At all, old crone. Yeah, I knew that as well. I will not go through all of them. I'm sorry. I got, okay, so, but I still don't know what cudgels and bucklers means. Okay, who else is in town? You mean besides that blasted shepherd? Yes, who else? Well, there's the old priest, Father Useby, in yon kirk. Then there's that fishing fella hangs out by Bothwell's Bridge. He's alright, like. And that saucy wee bit oot by the ferry circle. Ooh. Can't forget about that doolally old crone bites by the woods and all. Oh, okay. Okay, so now we've asked all the questions. So, while we're here, no time passes, but once we do a next step, time passes. Okay. I guess we'll spend the first day going around, the first 1 or 2 days, to just have the normal conversations, because I don't want to start torturing immediately. Okay, and it tells me... Okay. Have my notes ready, but maybe I don't need them. We'll see. Okay, next we'll go to... let's go to the shepherd, because that's the first person who is a suspect. Smooths the boat, shepherd's abode. Oh no! Are the sheep all... Oh, a lot of them... Are they sleeping or are they dead? Talk. Witchfinder, you see the curse that has been laid upon me? That vile blacksmith sent his wolf familiar to slaughter my sheep. I demand retribution. Oswin claims you have cursed his jaw to fall off. What do you say to that? Lies. Most likely he did that to himself in one of his failed experiments. What experiments? Excuse me? Why can't I want to ask what experiments? What do you do? What kind of question is that? Continue. Did you spy on them sheep as we walked here? Did you spy on them sheep as you walked in here? Oh. So she's like, can you see what I'm doing here? Okay, I get it. That music is so loud. I wish I could turn it down more. Okay, do you love God? That's a weird question. Honestly, the way of things these days, I'm inclined to ask if that prick still loves me. I'll have your respect, or by a day's death I'll have thee swinging. Jesus, what's wrong with me? All in jest, sire. I'll speak no more of it. Okay, so that's it. We can't even... I don't want to torture immediately. Okay, so there's nothing... That's all we get. Okay. But I stand by it. I will not torture today or tomorrow. And then we'll see after that. So... okay. Turn to map. Let's go to Old Kirk. No one's visiting the church, I guess, the way it looks. Talk. Bid you welcome, Witchfinder. God be here. To what reason does our wee village owe the pleasure of this visit? I'm summoned to tend to a wolf in your flock, father. A wolf in my flock, you say? Vexing news indeed. If you make use of me in your hunt, then pray let it be known. When you will, I'm ready. How many reside in this village? There are 6 of us late, though not long past we were 9. Oh, so people died. The blacksmith's wife sleeps in my garden. Fever took her this winter. Oh, so your garden is a cemetery. Get it. It's the shepherd's husband. Okay. Yeah. We got it, you know. Okay. Blacksmith. Wife died. Fever. And he has the jaw thing. And then we got the shepherd. And her husband died. Oh, he fled. Husband. Leaving unpaid debts, the wretch. Well, did he flee, though? The ungodly orb by the Ring of Stains had a gentleman caller. Ring of Stains. Oh, that's the old crone. No, it's not the crone. Ungodly. Oh, whore. Oh. Oh, hey! What? Show some respect. So we got the bridge woman. No, by the ring. Yeah, I remember from the map. Okay. She had a gentleman caller, though none have seen him this week past. So he vanished. Bow. Okay. Interesting, interesting. How long have you served here? 4 and 10 years this autumn. Priest. 14 years. Okay. Though it feels as 40. Yeah, you look like it has been 40 years. Sorry, not sorry. Have you spied anything amiss of late? I hope that you uproot the evil that plagues this land. I have seen that filthy or Lilias by the Ring of Stains dancing with black shadows overnight. Jesus, someone's hook up. I don't know. That would be too obvious, right? Like, I immediately feel like the crone and the woman in the Ring of Stains would be not the ones. Because it would be so obvious. Okay. Return to the map. So let's go there. And then tomorrow we will go to the forest and to the bridge. Ring of Stains. Look at her. Is she sleeping? My, you're the charming devil-like. What ails you, sire? There's doubt my herbs and roots can a cure, taught by my ain dear mother. Okay, so she is basically a healer. Who else resides in this village? Just a handful, my lord. The smith Oswin can craft or report almost anything you present to him. An old crone bides by the woods, though she has some gay strange ways about her. About. Shepherd Vile attended a flock with her husband, but I've nae seen him of late. I wonder if they are having a row again. Oh, so they had fights. Well, I'm not saving this game and play it in another day. I will play it through, so I hopefully remember this. Okay, also Father Eusebi keeps the kirk. Seek not salvation for him. Yeah, he seems to be a dick. His mind has turned to zealotry and worse. Okay, yeah, so he wants to see Maiden Lilias burn. Okay. Of course there's sweet Farron oft by the water's edge. He may look monstrous, but he's a kindly soul. Oh, yeah, no one has really talked about Farron. So we got, wait, Lilias. Yeah, blacksmith is Oswin. I don't remember the name of the shepherd, but yeah. Farron. Okay. Have you ever communed with Satan? Why didn't I ask the others this? What's wrong with me? I'm so rude. Me, sire. No, not I. I wouldn't even ken how. Okay. I wouldn't even probably know how. Inside, the priest claims he spied you dancing with black shadows at night. I've danced with naked shadows, sir. Since my love has gone missing, I've seen rare reason to be dancing at all. But strange that Father Yusubi should be slinking round here at night, didn't you think? Ooh, we got you there, Father. We got you there. Alright. Oh! Is that my dream? Oh, it's my dream. Ew! Okay, let's look again, because I wanna... So it's slugs. He gets turned around, so he's basically turned away from God. But the question is if he's really the Satanist or the witch. It seems puppeteering. So maybe... And it's in the shadows. So it's like he doesn't even... It looks like he's not aware of it. That's my interpretation. I love this, by the way. You can probably tell because I'm very excited about everything. This is gorgeous. Like, oh, this is so beautiful. This is visually so beautiful. The writing is great. My reading is horrible. I'm so sorry about that. But it's... I love the concept of this. Is just so good. Thank you, Tenchfrost, for recommending. This is amazing. Okay. Bothwell's Crossing. So we get Firin now. Oh, hi. I'm me a witch, eh? Oh, I'm me a witch, eh? Not but tall tales, you daft wee zealot, hehe. Fine ye nae witches here. Just simple folk working the land. And what is your business? Look, I have issues. The way I talk differently, like very respectfully to the priest, and then very, you know, disrespectfully to the maiden, and also to Firin, fisherman. Is, you know, something's amiss. Okay, and what is your business here? Besides catching all these wee fishes, my business is my ain. Oh. At one word, treat carefully, fisherman. As ye like, sir. Spied ye a queer thing of late? Truly life itself be gay strange when you ponder it. Hee hee. Alright, fisherman. Alright. Alright. Return to map, and then finally to Bothwell's Edge of Woods. Yeah. Oh, to the crone. Hi! What kind of gobshite are you to be trespassing in my woods? Hi, this village is full of witches, and I'll curse you and all. A curse of boils on your filthy member and maggots in your ass. Hey. Bite your tongue, woman, or I shall remove it from your head. No! I would just be like, hey, what? I've just met you. But my character is just horrible. He's really overdoing it. Hey! And just what you be wanting with my tongue, eh? You dirty wee pervert. Old crone Griselda. Absolutely now gets by old Griselda. Oh, well. All souls in this village has shared they keep with Satan. Take your pick, eh? Oh. That's it. Oh. She's not even... Okay. That's interesting. Can I... No. I can't click on anything else. Okay. So we have some... Do I immediately have to choose that? The shepherd cursed me for she says the fence I built her was nae good. She blames me for the wolves that got her sheep, but the fence is fine. They doubt she left the gate open, and then she cursed me for my jaw to fell off. Violet claims he sent a wolf to her door. The lying witch. There's no truth in a claim like that. End conversation. Oh. Okay, so now... Could I do this before? Probably. Have you done work for this shepherd before? Only with her man. I never had much dealings with her till he up and left. Trapeze in a pot, that lot. He still owes me a bobby and all. I don't really wanna... You know what? Return to the map and go to the church because of our vision. But I don't think he is the witch. But I think he was manipulated. Witchfinder, for one, hunting devils, you're spending far too much time searching in the house of our Lord. It's not the house of the Lord. I saw the slugs. I believe vermin rush to shadows, not bask in holy light. Tarry here no longer. Have you seen this church? There's no light here. It's just dust and spiderwebs and slugs. I exclude none from my search. Do not test me, Witchfinder. I am a man of the cloth. That Ur by the ring... Oh, Staines is the witch, for she has slain 3 babes, no less. What the heck are you talking about? There are others who would say differently. Which of these wretches dare speak ill of me? The very same you would point the finger at. Do not test me, Witchfinder. I am a man of the cloth. That Ur by the ring, oh, Staines is the witch, for she has slain 3 babes, no less. Okay. Do we want to do our first torturing? Do we even have to do it? That's a good question, isn't it? I don't know if I want to torture people. But my character actually feels like he wants to torture people. So I'm not... Do I want to play in character or do I want to play how I would do it? No, let's do it. Tongue prongs. A simple and certain way to loosen the tongue of the accused. Iron clamps are tightly attached to the victim's tongue and pulled firmly from the head. Oh my god. What? Left click and hold to start pulling the clamps. Release to relax a little. Don't pull too fast or the tongue will slip from the clamps and you'll have to start the process again. Oh. Have mercy on me, Azrael, strike you down. Why do you molest me so, while that Ur still walks free? I've seen her taking newborn babes out to that pagan spiral. I pray she takes the short drop. Your mind seems fixed upon this maiden. What is she to you? Not maiden out, but a blaspheming pagan harlot. God damn it. Alright. That was horrible. I don't wanna do this. This makes me so uncomfortable. Ring of Stains. I wonder if it was the shepherd, because her husband fled. And they fought a lot. My mother's gone, but I carry on her healing arts in her stead. There's no soul here who has not taken my healing, except perhaps the priest, who does keep at me with strange glances, or keek. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe he lusts after her and blames his lust on her. I know he does not approve of my young love Gavin. Pray tell, who's this young love you speak of? My sweet Gavin, a stable hand fae the next village over. We'd been courting a couple of years now, while he saved enough to do right by me. You haven't seen him on your way into the village, have you? No, wench. I've not seen him. What? I'm so horrible. Oh. Why would I not talk about the babes? I don't wanna... Oh, I don't wanna torture anyone anymore. That was so horrible. I hated it. What would be the way into the village? Would we start in the forest or in the bridge? Let's go back to the shepherd's abode, because she's actually my key. I don't know. I do kind of suspect her. Why do we tarry here while that blacksmith is still breathing? I spied him yapping to his familiars, a slack-jawed raven and a grey wolf. That sounds so made up. He sent the black wolf here to slaughter my sheep, for I refused to pay him for this feeble disaster of fence he erected. That's it? Oh, okay, let's go. Pillywinkles. A rather simple device that can be placed onto any of the accused's fingers, although thumbs can be very effective. To loosen their tongue, you must tighten the screw. Oh. It's horrible, this game. I like that we are actually we're the baddie, you know. I mean, I suspected from the get-go, but we're totally the baddie. Left click to wind up and left click again with maximum strength to twist tight. Repeat this until you hear the bones crack. Oh, oh my god. Okay. And the little gameplay. I mean, this game is genius. It's horrible, but it's supposed to be horrible. Why is it you torture me when I tell you it is the blacksmith you want? He's a fork-tongued liar and the witch that plagues our land. A foul buzzard who has given his jaw to Lucifer in exchange for the death of my sheep to try and drive me from this place. Ooh! Oh, yeah, let's... oh, well, we'll have another dream, so that's fine. It looks like it was a sheep. Or a wolf in sheep's clothing. So it was not a wolf. It was a sheep. And it did something to the other sheep. It did kill them. It's gorgeous also. Can I say, I love the choice to basically let it look a little bit like puppetry. Okay, we want to go... I mean, the witch and Firin, we haven't really done a lot with them. But I want to torture... Let's torture the blacksmith. Not that I want to. That was... well, I guess I want to. Talk. Shepherd cursed me for she says the fence I built. Yeah. Alright. Dukin the witch. A witch is a filthy, unclean creature. Let the waters wash away their sins and slacken their jaw. Left click and hold to submerge the witch in the river and watch as the water fills their lungs. Release the click to bring them back up. Time it so they surface during the highlighted area. Perform this action 3 times to break them. Oh, God. Oh, that's a bit tricky. Interesting. Ugh. And, yep. Alright. Happy how great I'm getting at these torture techniques. Turn your torturers away from me and hang that shepherd witch. May she curse your jaw to fall off and all, and don't come greeting to may te weld it back on. Okay. She's sorry. I don't even want to try to pronounce it properly because that will be worse. You must have seen the wee lamb's heat she severed at my doorstep. And queer symbols in the poor wee thing's blood smeared all over my door. I saw blood upon the doorstep. No head. Believe me, I say true. Come to think of it, I've seen the same symbols out by the old woods. Ah, okay. So I guess we have to go to the edge of woods. Ma'am, you have some splaining to do. Curse you, filthy fuck. May your eyes burst with the ants. Jeez. My own pronunciation makes me so sad. And a curse on that priest and all. He prays pointing his hands down like he's praying to Lucifer in the underneath. When did you spy him doing this blasphemous act? The morrow. No, when have you seen him perform this act? Seen who? When did you spy him doing this blasphemous act? The morrow. No, when you have... Oh, ha ha ha. You're super funny, ain't ya? Why can't we talk to her about what we've just discovered? With the blood. I don't wanna... Also, I want to see what the next minigame is. Devil's Mark. To seal their filthy pact with the devil, he licks their body, leaving a blackened mark upon the witch's skin. This mark may hide just below the surface, but it can be unveiled with the pricking of the skin. Left click to pierce them until you find the hidden mark. I am the witch, and I curse you again. What? That shepherd and fisherman are filthy witches and all. They feast upon festering carcasses like buzzards o' hell. Absolutely nowt gets by old Griselda. They will feast upon your festering carcass and all if you didn't hide their filthy necks. What? Shit, I forgot. Who did she mention? The fisherman? Did she mention the fisherman, the shepherd, and the fisherman, or was it the priest? God damn it. God damn it, all you. Okay. Yeah, I guess we haven't been there for quite a while. Are you still at that witch business, huh? I can hardly confess to something I ain't. Come now, I'll fix us some nice trout or tuna flesh for supper. What is the nature of your affliction? Well, Faye, what I hear my father was the same way. Head to toe and hair. Heh, cousin it? Huh, that's it. But didn't the old woman say she's the witch? I mean, Now let's go. Tong prongs. Oh, we already did that, so look how good we are at it now. Can you see this pursuit is in folly? How can they still talk if they don't have a tongue? I think it's super difficult to talk without a tongue, right? Find you any witches here, or anywhere for that matter. I beg you, sire, trouble hasn't any more. Okay. Okay, Ring of Stains. My mother's gone, but I carry on her healing on. Okay. Well, let's do it. Then everyone got their fill, you know. Please, sire, there is no witchcraft in these healing herbs. Inform me then, what is of them? It's probably peppermint or something. Not untowards, just a wee bit of lavender, some rosemary, and lady's bedstraw. That priest sent you here, did he not? He did. I would rare speak ill of another fae this village, but I feel he is a shadow looming over us all. His slimy tendrils take grasp us tight. Hey, slimy tendrils. A real beast in sheep's skin. You know what makes me now suspect her? Because she's using what I've seen in my visions. Like the slimy tendrils, like the slugs, and then a real beast in sheep's skin. That was my second vision. But how does she know? If she has no supernatural powers. Wouldn't she know? If she's involved with it, and maybe she's sending me those visions. Yuzubi claims you have taken newborn babes out of the spiral. Well, finally. Would that it were true? Tears now streaming down her face. Oh, she can't have children? Gavin and I almost had a wee on. Okay, Gavin and I almost had a wee one of our own. Okay, of our own. But Father Yuzubi says it was an abomination on account of us nae being handfasten. You know, tell Gavin if you see him, will ya? Did the priest... Did she lose the babe? Or did the priest kill the babe? Because then we would have a reason for her to curse people. Oh, this is so interesting. Ooh. These are very confusing dreams, I have to say, because I'm not quite sure if I can trust the dreams. But let's go to the Smith's abode and talk. Turn your torturers away, Femi, and hang that shepherd witch. May she curse your jaw, tay fell off and all, and don't come greeting Timothy welded back on. You must have seen that wee lamb's heed. She severed in my doorstep. Yeah, I saw no head. Can I do more torture? What the freaking what? That's horrible. I'm the real ass. I should be hanged, to be quite honest. I mean, you know, people will say everything and anything if they're tortured. Alright, I admit the fence I sold her wasn't my best work, but that doesn't change her of being a witch. Nor does it prove it. Hang the damned shepherd, lest you doom us all. That's it. Huh. Why is it you torture me when I tell you it's the blacksmith? A foul buzzard who has given his jaw to Lucifer. He claims you sacrificed a lamb on his doorstep. Why in God's name would I kill more of my own sheep? I don't know. Let's torture you to find out. I can take a little more of this torture. I admit I made lies about the blacksmith. I've seen him talking to a raven or a wolf. I forgot to close the gate, and the death of the sheep are naught but my own stupidity and carelessness. Perhaps that old fisherman is the witch you seek. Appears as more beast than man. I would not be surprised if he was the one who ate my sheep. Why would he? He talked about eating fish and everything. I don't think so. I don't know, the old... it's... This is a... You know, the last day before the hanging day. And I don't know, like, the old woman actually said I'm a witch. But maybe I misread? It was very fast when I am the witch, and I curse you again. That shepherd and fisherman are filthy witches and all. They feast upon festering carcasses like buzzards of hell. Absolutely now get by, old Griselda. They will feast upon your festering carcass and all if you didn't hide their filthy necks. Huh. But why would she... Those two? I thought it just one. Let's just see what happens. I don't enjoy this, by the way. I do. But... And not the torturing. But the minigame. The minigames are pretty enjoyable. For torture, it's heck of a lot of fun. I now get it, no. Bleed out every orifice, you cursed wretch. That blacksmith is a filthy witch and he's gonna smelt your ankles and hammer them into your ears. Yeah, she will just blame everyone and, you know, she will really blame everyone. For he dances with the devil's flames. What do you mean by devil's flame? I mean flames of hell, of course. A bright flesh of the purest white, too bright for flames of this earth. I don't trust her. Return to the map. Alright, let's do our last torturing. Duke and the Witch. He controls my fate as he sees fit. This must be a test. Haha. Oh, why must he try me so with such cruel tortures? But it is not mine to question. I can only pray the suffering will cease and I may join him at his side. I have lived piously and just. He will see that surely, not like the rest of the filth in this village. Take Shepherd Violet, for example. That husband of hers was a dunce, but there must be something far corrupt with her to drive him away. I bet she's in coven with that maiden. Alright, that's it. But that was the baby she lost. I mean, the visions we have, they're all just what others say about them. So I'm not quite sure. So we saw a vision of the priest. We saw a vision of him, the blacksmith, of the maiden. We didn't see, well, we saw a vision of the sheep, but not of the shepherd. But we also didn't see a vision of the fisherman or the witch. I would have suspected the maiden because she used language that appeared in my visions, and how would she know? So even though her story is the saddest, if she really has lost her babe, but then where's Gavin? What the heck, Gavin? Where are you? Oh, let's see, I have the whole day. Let's just, I think this is the type of game where you can't really make a good decision, but maybe you can. But I don't know. I'm not smart enough. I haven't tortured enough, I guess. That's the lesson here. You just need to torture more. Maiden Lily is. It's definitely not her. I now regret it immediately. Oh, that's the villagers paying me. That feels so wrong. I shouldn't have done it, but maybe the priest, but he sounded very much under torture. Like he was, I don't know, this feels horrible. This feels so horrible. It actually, that ending? So it wasn't the maiden, maybe? Now I want to play again, just to see if other picks, if there is the right pick, if there's one, like, I hope it's not randomized, that would be so mean. But if it's an actual, if there's one, who is it? I will play this again. I will edit the rest out. Because I want to know. This is so great. This is amazing. This is a fantastic game, an amazing premise. It's gorgeous. The puppetry animation is so beautiful. I actually finally, after years, because it's not always, you can always purchase it. It's kind of hard to get by. The Moomins, if you know those, they're like I think Swedish, from Tove Jansson, creatures. And Tove Jansson wrote them as children's books, but also illustrated them. She was an artist and a writer. Very famous in Germany as well, because we love the Moomins. And I think back in the 80s or 70s, they did a puppet version. Like, most people will know the Moomins cartoon show, which is nice. But the puppetry, the puppet series, it is so beautiful. You can probably see a couple of episodes or even parts on YouTube. I can add a link to the video description. It is, like, I watched religiously for quite some time. It always came very early on, and for some time back at school, I think even, or during university, I think, no, back at school, I would wake up very early and I would watch this show. And it was just so beautiful. And it's very melancholic, like Swedish writers, Astrid Lindgren as well, who wrote a lot of children's stories. There's a lot of death in those stories. I don't know why. They have a different approach to death, you know. It was very morbid, but also incredibly beautiful and melancholic. Anyways, let's go. This time we'll start with the fisherman. Or maybe the crone? No, let's start with the fisherman and the crone. Because we visited them on the second day in the first go-round. Oh, souls in this village has shared that kip with Satan. Take your pick, eh? I don't know. She's weird because she's blaming everyone. But yeah, I have a feeling no matter who you pick, it doesn't matter. Because in the end, picking them and basically, you know, putting them to death makes you the worst. Also, look at this. You know, there's skulls around us. We look like a demon. The fact that she's not blaming anyone, not even the father, she just says he's a zealot. Maybe she's innocent and I put her to death. I mean, he could just as well talk about the devil here. I've lived piously and just, you will see that surely, not like the rest of the filth in this village. And that last sentence, that's like, maybe... because wouldn't he not care about being pious if he were with the devil? I admit, I was tempted and did covet relations with that old temptress. A black goat did appear to me and I begged it to let me bed. That subtle maiden, she should be mine. What? At least her lover will no return. I've seen to that. I have planted a skull at the roots of an old ash tree. What? Father! Let me just enjoy this last tipple of wine before my end. What? Ooh. Who's that? It's the maiden. But didn't he confess? When my love returns, you will regret the hands he laid upon me. I tell you, the evil that besets this village is the grasp of the priest. I've seen him dancing a jig with ye imps in that kirk of theirs, making merriment and cavorting with all manner of beasties. When have you seen this? Oh, all the time, sir. I'm sure he's the witch you seek. Or perchance that mad old crone in the woods, men who walk in there never to return. She says she turns them into the trees. My love entered the woods and has nae returned. I ken she has turned him to a tree. Eusebi has confessed to the slaughter of your young Gavin. No, why would you say these wicked things to me? My Gavin must be alive, mustn't he? That wicked, filthy, wretched villain. Only one in league with the devil himself would perform such an evil act on my poor, sweet, innocent Gavin. Furnish that craven with a necklace of jute. I want to see him dance his last jig. Ooh. I have a confession from Eusebi. Perhaps you speak true. Well, of course I'm right. Absolutely now. Get spy old Griselda. How dare you even question me in my own house? You know the fuck are you anyway? Get outta here. No, I want to talk more. When did you spy him doing this blasphemous act? The morrow. Oh. Bleed or every orifice, you cursed wretch. That blacksmith is a filthy witch and he's gonna smelt your ankles and hammer them into your ears. For he danced with the devil's flames. What do you mean by devil's flame? I mean flames of hell, of course. A bright flash of the purest white. Too bright for flames of this earth. God damn it. I'm sorry. This is so horrible. This is so horrible. But I want to know. I want to know if it's no one basically, and I'm just delusional and just torturing people. Hot your cursed, pus-filled tongue. I've seen that filthy ore by the ring of stains, birthing babes and dashing their wee brains out upon the rocks, haha. She will dash your filthy fucking brains, and all since her filthy lover is never coming back. The priest saw to that. You spied? Him murder the young stable hand? Dash his wee brains and implanted him beneath his ash tree. Absolutely now it gets by old Griselda. You knew Lilius was with child? Of course, absolutely now it gets by old Griselda. Who else is in your coven? We are the witches, and I dare you to put the news around us all, and we can all hang together. Ha 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 ha. So is it her? Or the priest? Did the priest just murder? So he's just a murderer. You know, that's nothing compared to being a witch, I guess. Alright. And today is the hanging day. So let's choose old crone Griselda. No, it's the same. Nothing happens much. Oh, yeah, I could have immediately tortured everyone to get some more info, to get farther ahead. But that would be, well, morally wrong is, you know, doesn't really matter because I'm horrible. This is horrible, by the way. I feel horrible. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have read out. He basically screamed, I'm sorry, I was so trying to get to the bottom of it. He was cursing us, but said there's no witch to be found. Unless I torture him as long as I have my confession, basically. So he's telling us what we're basically doing, right? Because we don't have any proof for anything. And this is not proof. Like, confessions under torture mean nothing, really. And that has been proven scientifically. I actually studied that. So torture, that's why, you know, I'm super against torture because it doesn't really... May Neptune strike you dead, find ye nay witches here, only your own wretched soul that has made pact with the devils and demons. A blackened beggar, a leech upon the land, trading torment for gold. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's definitely totally... very much... you know... I think he's innocent. I don't know how long you can torture them. Like, if there's at a certain point, a point of where they don't say anything new again, maybe. I confess, please name more torture. When the shepherd wouldn't pay for my work, I stoked up Lucifer himself from my fires and set the wolves or hell upon our sheep. So then you freely admit to witchcraft. Damn you, just hang me now and end my suffering. And hang that shepherd and all, for she is the most cursed witch I have ever known. Yeah. We're basically just torturing our way to a confession. Because I found that if you do it often enough, you know, at some point there will be like, yeah, I'm the witch, I did it. And the fisherman is the only one who didn't say that. But I don't think it's because the fisherman is a witch, but rather, you know... This is horrible. I confess to being the witch, please torture me no more. I slaughtered my own sheep and sacrificed to the devil himself. It was a curse to drop the flapping jaw from the blacksmith and an insufferable yapping. Hang me now, so I may be rid of this awful place. Foul witch, you'll hang soon enough. Yeah, I'm such a dickhead. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, I'll not play this through 3 more times, just to pick, because I think this is just the ending. And that's why this is a great game. I just wanted to check, you know, I wanted to confirm my suspicions. Because that's what you actually do if you're properly investigating. You know, you're not torturing. Well, I had to torture a lot of people to confirm my suspicions. I became what I most despised. Daemonologie. Fantastic, amazing game. So... it's there's no witch. Of course there's no witch. There's just disgruntled people in this very small village, which is very natural. I recently talked to my husband about this. Like, there's a lot of rich people in cities that sometimes tend to, or not just rich people, but there's usually, you know, rich people then have this fantasy of buying a house out in the countryside. And then they realize after living there for a year or so, that the people there are very weird, you know, they don't like outsiders, and they're very rude, and they have their own thing, and they're a little bit, you know, less progressive than in the cities. And I'm not saying all of them, but actually, you know, studies have shown the voting behavior in rural areas is more conservative than it is in, you know, cities. Which, again, is not to say that everyone who lives in a village, you know, is conservative. I'm just saying it's more likely to be there. And in this case, you know, you have a lot of disgruntled people who don't trust each other, who don't like each other, and then there's a lot of rumors. And whenever something bad happens, you blame someone else, because, you know, why would you blame yourself? And that's pretty much what happened. I mean, we also had a couple of characters that didn't really blame others, but, well, actually everyone blamed someone else. I think the fisherman was the only one who didn't blame anyone. Very interesting. Maybe he was it. No. So I think that the core, at the core of the game, it's really about the witch trials and the torture were not a way to find a witch. They were just there to find someone who could be blamed and who could be sacrificed, basically, so the village would feel safe again. And that was it. And that's a horrible thing that, you know, they basically sacrificed people so peace could go back, you know, to cover up stuff. Like, you always have, like, a dunce when something big happens. Like, when companies mess up, you know, there's always someone who gets fired in a very public and big way. And that's usually not the person who's mainly responsible for the shit. You know, it's just the person that is the fall guy. You know, that you can blame, and then everyone else is happy and can keep their jobs and get their bonuses, you know. And that's pretty much, yeah, the gist of this. And then, of course, the way we talk to the people there, you know, it's very disrespectful. And the way that, I mean, we torture people. That's not how you get a confession. So, yeah. I think this is an amazing game. It's very fun to do. I also like that when you replay, just to see, you know, what happens, it's fast to do. Like, you can click through stuff very fast. Unfortunately, I think I clicked through at least one dialogue that I hadn't read out loud before. But yeah, other than that, I think I read most of them that I found. And it's so gorgeous. I love the concept. And I also like that it doesn't try to overstay its welcome. Like, it doesn't try to pad itself up. It is perfect. I mean, of course, you know, I actually would have enjoyed to have like 20 people to talk to, but I think this is because it's a perfect length. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's just the right amount. So it's a beautiful game. I have no notes. No notes. I loved it all. Those little animations, those little, you know, dreams we had, they were so gorgeous. I wonder if the developer comes more from the filmmaking, design, illustrator, movie making. I said filmmaking, movie making is the same thing. Direction, because it was so artful that I feel like there's an artist behind the game, and not someone who structures and programs games. Not to say that programmers can't be artists, but I feel like the main background it was a very strong vision when it comes to the visuals and the concept art. So, yeah, gorgeous. I will follow the developer and heavily recommend this game to anyone who will listen. So, first of all, thanks, Tench Froze. This was so spot on. And then also, how did you like it? What did you think about it? Did you think there was a witch? Okay, now maybe you're like, you know, okay, we've played this through 3 times, so there's probably it wasn't a witch. But who did you suspect at the beginning? Who was your biggest suspect? Like, if there would have been a witch from everything we've seen and heard, who would you have suspected? I mean, what is the weirdest thing is that the priest killed some. Did they kill someone, though? Maybe the priest just said he killed someone because he was under torture. Huh. And the visions, I don't think the visions are actually by the witch. I think the visions are just what we come up with, what we think. Well, you know, when we hear those stories, that's what our head comes up with, the protagonist's head. But yeah, what did you think? Was there a witch or not? Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of horror games. That's it. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm in your village to find the witch, first of all, I will not torture anyone. I could not. I could not do any of these things without vomiting, without crying, without apologizing, without just running away, without going to therapy. I could not. It would ruin my life to torture someone. But second of all, I would probably basically do, a workshop on why it is wrong to blame witches on, shit that just happens in life. And then we would do some trust exercises, in that village to make sure that people don't just accuse each other of being witches. Because that's no way to live with each other, even if you don't like each other. Come on, don't accuse someone of being a witch. So, subscribe. Anyways, hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time at the witch trial. Oh! This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's play.